Fubara vows to open foul yash. Hello viewers and welcome to InfoGist TV. The governor of Rivers State, Similai Fubara, has stated that most of the projects constructed and commissioned by his predecessor, Chief Nyesom Wike, were not fully paid for. Fubara regretted that the state is indebted to many contractors, adding that the firms the former administration could not pay are haunting his government for their payment. The governor spoke while commissioning Ebubu Aleto in Eleme local government area of the state. The project was commissioned by the governor of Abia State, Alex Oti. Fubara stated that transparency has remained the watchword of his administration, adding that the government has a white paper that shows the cost of every project it carried out. Fubara said the major problem his administration is facing at the time is debts incurred by the past administration, adding that although he was part of the same government, but that he had been pushed to the wall. He said, for the records, it was awarded to CCECC. It was awarded on the 14th of August by this administration. As we are going further, we'll be going with a white paper to show records and amounts. The project was awarded at the cost of 6.7 billion naira. I can say boldly that we have paid the contractors completely. The purpose of this is to let the would know that if there is one problem this administration has is debts. Most of the projects that are being commissioned, they are coming for their balance and it is running in millions and billions. I've said I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk because I'm part of that system, but when you keep pushing me, I will say it so that they will see the yash of the fowl. Governor Similai Fubara of Rivers State said he would not have gotten to level 14 without passing through Eleme. Fubara disclosed this during the commissioning of the Aleto Ogali Ebubu Etu Road, also known as Old Bori Road in Eleme local government area of the state. According to Fubara, my story as a person would not be complete if Eleme is not commissioned. That is the truth. Maybe if I have not started from Eleme, I would not get to level 14. At least I started here before I got to level 14. Recall that a former commissioner of works in the state, Alabo George Kelly, had said Fubara would have been a level 14 civil servant in the Ministry of Finance if not for the help of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike. The former commissioner loyal to Wike said the minister elevated Fubara to a permanent secretary, accountant general and the governor. According to George Kelly, we must not forget about those who helped us climb. Fubara would have been a level 14 civil servant in the Ministry of Finance that made him a DFA, permanent secretary, accountant general, and then a governor today. Some of us should be bold enough to speak the truth to power. Meanwhile, the human rights lawyer Femi Falana SAN said members of the Rivers State House of Assembly who dumped the People's Democratic Party PDP for the All Progressive Congress APC have lost their seats. Falana stated this while speaking in an interview. We should also recall that the 25 lawmakers loyal to the former governor of Rivers State and the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, had defected to the All Progressive Congress amid the political feud between him and the governor Similai Fubara. Speaking on the development, Falana said the lawmakers would be ousted from their seats for transitioning to APC. He said that unless you can show and demonstrate that there is division in a political party that sponsored your elections, you cannot remain in any legislative arm if you decamp to another party. The whole idea is that the construction set out to ban political prostitutions on the part of legislatures. The senior lawyer noted that there is a court order restraining the 25 lawmakers from representing themselves as legislators in the state, as well as prohibiting the speaker from identifying himself as the Speaker of the House. Falana said that it may be very difficult to persuade the court to allow them to remain in the legislative house unless they are prepared to go back to the people and have their mandate renewed by the people. The Supreme Court made this clear in the case of Adetunde and the Labour Party that you cannot decamp and then remain a member of a legislative house in Nigeria unless you can show that there is a division in your party. It does not mean a division in any local government or state, that it has to be on the national level. That is the position of the court, he added. Now, the crisis between Fubara and his godfather, Wike, started last year when the assembly, predominantly composed of Wike's loyalists, made attempts to impeach the governor. 27 lawmakers aligned with Wike defected from the ruling People's Democratic Party in the state to the APC, and the lawmakers led by Martin Amaewhule cited internal divisions within the People's Democratic Party as the principal motive for their transition to the All Progressive Congress APC. This crisis between the current governor of Rivers State, Similaye Fubara, and his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, his predecessor Nyesom Wike, has lingered and gotten to the point where the president of Nigeria, in the person of the president of Nigeria, had to intervene to help solve the problem and issued ways on how the problems will be solved amicably. However, it happened to be that after much interventions and agreements from both sides, the problem continues to linger and escalate. Similaye Fubara, which you recall, said that he would not lead the people of Rivers State while crawling, that he will walk and lead them, and he will not be pushed by any person. Lead the people of Rivers State while crawling, that he will walk and lead them, and he will not be pushed by any person. Lead the people of Rivers State while crawling, that he will walk and lead them, and he will not be pushed by any person. Lead the people of Rivers State while crawling, that he will walk and lead them, and he will not be pushed by any person. Lead the people of Rivers State while crawling, that he will walk and lead them, and he will not be pushed by any person. Lead the people of Rivers State while crawling, that he will walk and lead them, and he will not